This is PRMG in the moment. Hi, this is Paul Lucido with PRMG, otherwise known as Paramount Residential Mortgage Group. And I'm here today at the 8th Annual Leadership Conference here in San Diego, California. We're at the beautiful Marriott Marquis Hotel. We decided to do things a little bit differently this year. And I have two very special guests with me today. I have Andrea, it's Baldini, and I have Jessica and what's
Dacosta.
the last? Dacosta. And so they're relatively new to PRMG. I want to say about 6 months in, which is perfect. So now we're going to find out just how well we're doing on our end and if we've made impact with them with regard to this leadership conference. So speaking of the leadership conference to both of you, how are you perceiving it thus far? In other words, what does it kind of mean to you? Tell us a little bit about what leadership conference might mean to you right now.
I think it's most importantly getting to know everyone. I think that when we're behind, especially now because of COVID, everything is Zoom, everything is you see everybody on these conference calls, but you don't actually get to meet them. So I think that the most important thing for me is being able to meet everyone in person and being able to relate to other branch managers, because we usually just talk to our team and we're there to support them. But it's good to be able to spend some time with people that are branch managers, area managers, to be able to relate and share our experiences.
Yeah, really well said, Jessica. And honestly, that answers the second question. The questions are, when I think about it, what is leadership conference, and then what's the why? Why should you attend? Technically, you just explained why you should attend, right? It gives you that belly to belly. We're actually getting back to a belly to belly environment now, going from virtual, as you said, which we navigated through 2020 very successfully. We did a good job at that. But now we're back, to where we can actually have eyeball to eyeball contact. Now you're a branch manager. Now you're an area manager, right? Now from an area manager's perspective, let me ask you this question. From what you've seen and the information that's been kind of imparted to you, what is your take on it? What would you say from your perspective, Andrea?
Everything for me is about relationship. Mm-hmm. We came from a company where we had a great relationship with, and I want to have that same great relationship and be close to the people that I need to be close with.
Right.
So for me, the most important thing that I take from this is putting a face, a real, touching and, having this time together with you, with Paul, with Steve, with everyone that, with Robert, everyone, KP. It's just important for me to, get to know you guys more and have that special time where we spend time besides work together.
It's interesting. You said I had a prior interview, and it's interesting. They brought the same thing up. This is an opportunity to really connect with people, and that's the big part. It also gives us a little chance to kind of have some reprieve, and we're celebrating a little bit too here, right? We're celebrating the fact that we could all be together and learn from one another. A lot of people have said, I've been able to learn from some of the other regions and what they're doing, and get a nugget of truth here and maybe a little bit over here. Let me ask you this. So now, as a branch manager, this is probably more branch manager related, but I think both of you can answer this. You're both new. You're 6 months in, you told me, right? Mm-hmm. So this is perfect. So what can a new branch manager take away from this event? That one important thing. And I know you talked about the connectivity, which we've got. But is there anything else that you can think of that might be very, very important that a new branch manager, if you were to say, hey, if you're a new branch manager, here's why you should be here, and this is what you could take away from this?
I think everybody should make the effort, because it could be a little overwhelming to get an email saying, hey, you're going to be here for 5 days, because some people travel Monday through Friday, no phone, no nothing. It's a little overwhelming. I left a 1-year-old at home, 1 and 3 months, so it's I could use that excuse to not come, but make the effort, because it is going to make a difference. Not only the connections, but also everything that you learn and everything that that's new, because because you're getting like firsthand information here that we don't get every day. So it's great for you to go back to your team and say, hey, you know, I was there, they said this is gonna happen, this is gonna come out, and be able to like encourage your team, because that's what we are, we're leaders. So we have to, you know, lead by example and be here, because the team sees that, you know, that there's these events, and they might wonder, why isn't my branch manager there? Right. So make the effort. It's super worth it. You're not going to regret it.
Wow, well said and very well spoken. So look, you know, what we're all learning here from this event and through these interviews is that PRMG leadership has done a very, very good job, a strong job of communicating that they truly care, that they're truly impassioned about what they do, that they're here for their people. And I think that's what's important for you to be able to, you know, take away from this. When your head hits the pillow, you go, you know what? I know that the people that are at the helm matter, and that we matter, okay, to them. And that's that. You know, I've been here myself for like 11 years, and so there's a reason I'm still here, right? Mm-hmm. If they really didn't care, I will tell you that I probably would have been bon voyage. I would have been off to some other place. So. Anyway, with that, I think, ladies, this was a great interview. You both look amazing. I hope the event continues to be great for both of you. I know you need to get back. So, with that being said, this is Paul Lucido, and I will see you in the next PRMG in the Moment.